Good day, everybody. It's Dr. A back in the garden, talking about some of my favorite plants. There are so many favorite plants. Often I'm asked, what plant really turns you on? And I essentially answer the one I'm looking at right now. But there are plants that when my daughters ask me or friends ask me what they should plant, I ask a few questions about sunshade, etc., etc. But I always come back to some of these favorite, really tough but beautiful plants that almost anybody can have in their garden. Plants that I can recommend to anybody who is looking for a little success, and plants that do well in most gardens in most parts of the country. One of the plants I really think that needs a lot more attention, although certainly a lot of attention has been given to it lately, is the Lenten rose. Now, the Lenten rose is known in botanical circles as Hellebores, Hellebors, Hellebores. They have been around forever, so there's probably nothing new about this plant that you want to hear. Your grandmother's hellebore, or heck, hellebores that are in your neighbor's garden that have been there for years, are essentially a ground cover. They reseed, they have usually whitish, sometimes greenish flowers that tend to hang down. You don't really see them a lot, but they certainly do make a great ground cover. They're early denizens of the spring, and they tolerate lots of shade. It's just a plant that's been around forever. Unfortunately, there is a disease going around on Hellebores orientalis, which is the common hellebore of which I speak. It's called Black Death. And you'll see black streaking if you look closely, or you won't if you're lucky. But this black streaking is a virus, and unfortunately, it's taking a lot of these old-fashioned hellebores out. But the good news is that plant breeders have done extraordinary things with various species of hellebores, merging them together and making these hybrids, which we can now purchase in almost any garden center. You just go in and ask for the Hellebores hybrids. They go under such names as Ice and Roses or Frost Kiss or other ones as well. But the nice thing about these, the reason these are becoming so popular is, well, so far anyway, they're only about 10 years old. There has been no black virus, Black Death on them. But even more important, these are plants whose foliage looks good all season. And even more important than that, the flowers come in many colors and stand upright. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees to see the beautiful flowers. They are looking right at you. Not only are they excellent flowers for the spring garden, they are very early, by the way. They will be flowering, depending on snow cover or where you are, as one of the earliest flowers to open in the spring. And in fact, for those of you who have a lot of snow cover, you can probably buy them in the garden center or even at the grocery store or wherever you shop and use it for indoor plants until you can get them outdoors. They are that versatile. They are so wonderful as flowers because they stand upright that the hellebore was designated as a cut flower of the year by the prestigious Association of Specialty Cut Flower Growers. That's how good these flowers are. So that's one of the reasons that I am showing you or telling you about these plants today. They are available, they are beautiful, they last all season, and they are hardy, probably to at least zone 4. That's one of my favorite plants, and I'll be back with you for more of my favorite plants for the garden. In the meantime, this is Dr. A. See you down the garden path. I hope you have enjoyed today's story as much as I've enjoyed sharing it with you. Thank you for listening. For more information and more stories, go to my website, www.alanarmitage.net. If you go to the bookstore, you will see one of my most popular books, Naked Ladies and Forget-Me-Nots, How Plants Get Their Common Names. And another wonderfully popular book is Legends in the Garden. Who in the world is Nellie Stevens? These and other books on the website I think you will enjoy, and I hope you have a chance to take a look at them. Once again, thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing another story with you next week.